Hello, my name is Lisa Karen Cohen. I'm the story lady and the director of Creative Arts and Parties for Kids. We are so happy to have you with us today for our training session with the one and only Arthur Thomas. We're so excited to have you.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, enjoy the video. We look forward to having you make all of our parties extremely amazing and lots of kids happy with balloon creations such as this adorable balloon flower bracelet. Thanks for being here.
Hi, I'm Arthur with Creative Parties for Kids, and I'm here to teach you guys how to make some balloons, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to learn how to do some of the basics of ballooning. And, everything from, using your pump to blowing your balloon, how to tie the nozzle, and certain bits of twisting, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take our balloon, and we have this nice balloon here, a nice and colorful balloon. A lot of times you want to stretch it, to get it ready, for, its eventual twisting and shaping. And what you're going to do here is you're going to insert this pump, really simple pump, right into the nozzle. Take your thumb and your index finger and hold it right here. And you're going to pump it up. Now, if you're planning on being a professional balloon twister, a lot of professional balloon twisters don't need a pump. They just work on, being able to blow it with their mouth. And it's possible to do, but it takes practice. Otherwise, you can use a pump. Okay. Now, when you do a lot of balloon twisting, it's about speed. So you want to, you have a party that's filled with 20 kids in line. You want to do everything you can to maximize your time. Okay. So we have a balloon here. And now we're about to tie it. There's all types of ways of tying it. This is the way I tie it. You have to make sure you stretch this so you have enough space to wrap it around your index finger and your middle finger. And you're going to wrap it around like so. Make a loop and stick it right through. Pull your fingers out and there you go. That's how you tie. Okay. Now what we have here is a fully blown balloon. You're going to be able to make all types of things with this one. Other balloons that you'll blow, sometimes you'll leave a little less air out of it so you can do all types of other things. Right now what we're going to do is we're going to make a sword. Sword is like, basically you'll probably make more swords than any other balloon at a party. Boys and girls just love swords because you go whack people with it. Alright, so what we're going to do is going to make, my sword of choice is a cutlass, because I just think it's really good to make. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to make a bulb. You're going to take this and you're going to make about 1.5 inches or so and twist it. When you twist, you have to twist with confidence, okay? There's no gingerly doing any of this. You need to twist with confidence with all of your twists. So you have your bulb. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make a loop. All right? And one way to measure your balloons is by, the size of your fist. So I'd say like 2 fists would make what would be the loop. Okay, and you bend that over and you twist. You're going to twist right here, right where the middle of the tie between the rest of the balloon is and this bulb. You're going to twist right there, again with confidence. Usually when you twist things, you want to twist it about 3 times. That's safety. Okay, so you have that. Now you have a nice little loop here. See that? And what we're going to do is simply slip the rest of the balloon. We'll do it again. Slip the rest of the balloon right through here. You make a very simple pirate cutlass. Yar, avast ye bitches! Yar! Ha, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Hey, we made a sword earlier. Sometimes the kids want to have a holster to hold their swords in. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to blow this at full length. Notice how fast I pumped that up. You would want to pump them up fast too. Remember, time. Alright, so we don't really have a kid to measure this on. You usually want to measure this around their waist. And I'm a bit rotund, so it's not going to be effective. But what you want to do is you make your holster first. It's a good enough space right here. You twist that and make a sword in a second so you can see how to put the sword through. This is usually the waist of a child. And you just connect that. You usually can just put their hands up and you can slip it right through them. All right, and once they have the right there, you have your sword. Ooh. Give your sword. Expedient pumping. Right through. And of course, they'll be wearing it on their side like this, ready to pull it out at any moment's notice because they're warriors. Now, if you notice, I have a lot of energy and I'm really animated. You want to be entertaining as a balloon blower. You want to be entertaining no matter what you do at a party. So, like you know, if you're blowing balloons and you don't want to be a dead fish, you don't want to just be blowing and just like, here you go, here you go. You want to entertain the kids, okay? So it's best to be animated. Don't be dead. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make a couple of animals. We're gonna make a dog, we're gonna make a giraffe, and we're gonna make a bunny. All right? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna blow this balloon almost at full length. When you do a lot of twists, sometimes the balloon can get really compacted and it makes it more likely to blow up. You don't want that because that means you have to start over. And you know, time is really important when you're doing these balloons. You have a line of 20 kids, you want to get right through them, okay? So what we have here is just a little of the balloon that's not blown. And it's going to be great because basically when it comes down to it, you're going to blow, you're going to have like a, say you have a twist right here, you know, you're going to take up some of that space, okay? All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to tie this balloon and we're going to make our dog. Okay, so we're going to make a bulb about 2 inches. Twist with confidence. All right, what we're going to do now is going to make the ears, and we have a little maneuver when we're going to take maybe the size of a fist right there, and we're going to bend it just like this. You see how that's bended? We're just going to twist with confidence. See that? That makes the first ear, and we're going to do it again. And you have the face of the dog. All right? Now what we're going to do is the legs. All right? So now, let's say it'd be about another 2 fists in size. That means right here, we're going to twist this, just like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these sides of the balloons. See that, how that works? We'll make 2 little legs here. And we twist with confidence. See that? We're going to do the same thing. Another 2 fists. Eventually you're just going to know what all the lengths are. And we're going to twist this too. Hold on. And now we have a little doggy. See that? That's wagging his tail for you. Now we're going to make a giraffe. It's really simple. We're going to take this yellow balloon here, nice beautiful yellow balloon, and we're going to blow it up full length. See what I do there? Sometimes I let out a little air just so, like, you know, it won't be so compacted, okay? And you know, just exactly what I said about being compacted. You don't want the balloons to have too much air because it's, you know, it's really likely for it to pop. Okay, so we're going to tie this one. All right, we have their full length. What we're going to do is we're going to make another bulb. We're going to do something a little bit different here because we're going to make the 2 little nubs that a giraffe often has. Not often, they have them. All right, so we have the head here. What we're going to do is we're going to make a little bubble right here. Just like this. You see what I'm doing here? See that little bubble? And we're going to make another one. Notice what I'm doing with my hands. You have to keep your balloon secure so it doesn't, you know, unleash itself. So you have this. See how I'm palming that? Then I hold this one, and we're gonna make another little bulb little ball just like this. So you see those? This is going to come in handy, like making little bulbs like this when you start making other, more difficult balloons. Okay? So what you're going to do with right here, again, with confidence, you're going to take these and you're going to twist it just like this. Now with other balloons, these can serve as eyes, these can serve as ears, all types of fun things you'll be able to do in the future. But right now they're serving as like the little bulbs on the giraffe's head. Okay, so you're gonna want to leave a nice little length for the neck of the giraffe. You see that? And we're gonna make some legs that are similar to the legs of the dog. Okay, so we're gonna come down here. You could make it as long as you want. I'd say it seems like it'd be like about the length of 5 fists, and you're going to twist it right there. See how we're twisting it right here? We're gonna put that right beside the other side right here, and we're gonna twist it. See that? And we're gonna do it again right here, right about here, and we're gonna twist again. And now we have our little giraffe. Hey there, now we're going to make an itty bitty bunny. All right, these are always fun. Now this balloon is when we first start playing with some more of the specific type of length that you need to have in order to make a certain type of animal. With this one, you're gonna have to leave about a good 5 inches of the balloon not blown. And let me show you. We're gonna blow it, blow it, blow it, and maybe just a little bit more. This is good. See how much? We're leaving this whole thing exposed. All right, you're gonna have to do this a lot for very specific type of balloons, because there's some interesting things we're gonna have to do when we twist. And you're gonna see that in a second. As for now though, we're going to start off sometimes you'll find yourself not having enough space, and what you wanna do is you wanna pull back, it lets that air out, and it gives you more space to tie your balloon, just like that. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a head again. Nice little bulb. Don't make it too big, so make it like maybe 1.5 inches, all right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a similar twist like the legs, but this time instead of making 2 of them, this is gonna serve a purpose as the ears for the bunny. So we have our head here, see our head, then we're gonna have our ears. So we're gonna twist about here, making about 3 inches of the balloon. And we're going to basically make a copy of that right here. You see how we have that there? We're going to twist again right here in the middle of the bulb and the larger side of the balloon. And we're going to twist it with confidence. And now we have bunny ears. See that? Bunny ears. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to make little bunny hands. But first of all, we get to make the neck. So we're going to make the neck by making a little bubble right here. Right there. As you can see, the air is starting to invade the space right here, and it's great because we're going to need that to happen in order to make our little bunny tail at the end. Okay, right now we're going to go back to the hands. So we have the neck here, and we're going to make 2 more little balls. 1, 2. Okay, we have the neck and we have the 2 hands. We're going to do like what we did with the giraffe, and we're going to twist that just like this. You have little bunny paws right there. Okay, we're going to make the length of the body right here. Make it about 3 inches. And this is the fun part because we're going to make the big bunny rabbit feet and the little puffy bunny tail. And the way we do that is that we're going to take the rest of the balloon here. See how we have the rest of the balloon here? And we're going to squeeze the air that we have into the rest of the length of the balloon. All right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this little end right here. See the end? We're going to take the end and we're going to make a little bubble there. And this is going to serve as a little cottontail. See that? How we have that? So we're going to take both of these loops and we're going to connect them together here. Just like this. See how we have that? Okay. Now, we're going to turn this into two legs. How we do that is we take the center of the top and we take that down here. Right? You see how we have that? And we're going to make the left side by twisting this side a couple times. And we could twist this side too for good measure. And we make sure we shape it and turn it around. And we have our little boingy rabbit. See his little tail? Let's see his little legs here. His little tail here. Little arms, face, and ears. Little bunny rabbit. Now we're going to do some cutesy girly stuff. Oh, that's always going to be fun. Right now we're going to do a butterfly. Butterfly, we're moving on to two balloons. Butterfly takes two balloons. You usually want to pick some nice, really colorful pastel balloons. That, or you let them choose whatever balloons they want. You know, that's always good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this first balloon and we're going to leave, just like what we did with the bunny, we're going to leave about a good 4 to 5 inches of the balloon not being blown, okay? Uh-oh. We're going to blow this up, just like so. You see that? That's a good length right there. You want to keep about this length. Let me keep it still so you can see that. See that? This is a good length here. We're going to tie this one and we're going to go on to the next balloon and make sure it's about as identical as possible. If it's not identical, there's things you could do to make it identical. But you want to make sure you have about the same length. See that length right there? That's a really good length. Just so you can see it. I'm going to tie this up. Now we're going to put them together. Let's see how close we are. That's pretty close. One thing you can do to make it close, really close, is you take your underarm right here and you squeeze right here so you can blow some air up a little. See that? And that should be just about enough. Perfect. Perfect. The reason why you want it to be the same length is if it's not at the same length, your butterfly is going to be a little bit off. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take the nozzle end of the butterfly right here and we're going to make two little bulbs. See this blue and this pink right here? Make two little bulbs right here. This is going to serve as the bottom half of the butterfly body. You see that? There we go. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make the bottom wings. All right. So we're going to take about a fist and a half of length, right? And we're going to take this end. We're going to take the middle part of this and we're going to twist this with this end of the length right here, just like so. See that? And we're going to twist that with confidence. And we have the bottom side of the wings for the butterfly. We're left with this area right here. We're left with this area right here. What we're going to do is just right under this part that's going to serve as the antennae, we're going to make another little bulb right here. Okay? This is also going to serve as just the antennae part. I'm going to show you a trick later. We're going to take this side right here, and we're going to take this area right here. See that? Make sure you see that. And we're going to bend it to meet each other and twist both those parts. You see that? I'm going to take it from here with confidence and twist it. Twisting it one time will do. So now we have our butterfly. It's fun, it's great, it's beautiful, but there's also another trick. You don't have to do this, but this is a little thing that's fun to do, and it can also make your kids feel very magical. It's a little trick to give a little little buds at the end of the antennae. So what we have here is the bulb, right? And we have this area of the balloon that has been blown. And this is what we're going to do. It's a little magic. See that? You tell a kid to come over and you say, can you blow this for me? I can't blow that. Sure you can. You have magic in you. Just blow it like you would blow a candle on a cake. Okay. Wow, how did I do that? I don't know. You're the magical one. You have this little interplay with the kids. Let me show you how to do that exactly. So what we're doing is we're palming this little area, this little bulb that has the air right here, okay? What we're trying to do is make it so you create like this passage for the air to go all the way only to the place where it can escape to. And you do that by holding and palming this balloon. You see this here? What you're going to do with your index finger and your thumb, you're going to squeeze it so only just a little bit of air can come out. All right, so you have that. And you're going to do the same thing with the top half of the part that's not blown. You see that? I'm just barely squeezing it. You don't want to close it off because then no air can get there. Just barely squeezing it, this side and this side. And once you have it like that, if you squeeze the bottom, you need to squeeze the bottom part right here so the air has to move up. If you squeeze the bottom part, you'll blow that. See that? It takes practice. You squeeze the bottom part. It's a nice little illusion. They'll have no idea how you did it. They'll try to do it and they can't do it. Something to look at. All right? You have that part. And, hey, blow this part for me too. Oh my God, I'm magical. And you have two little bouncy nubs there. And the kids love it. Hey there. So now we're going to make the flower bracelet. Ding, 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 ding. Flower bracelet's great because like parents like it, kids love it, they wear it. It's the balloon that usually never pops because they wear it right here and they look nice and pretty. And we're gonna take, let's take white and pink. This is gonna be beautiful. One balloon is gonna serve as the petal, and one is gonna serve as the bracelet and the bulb that you're gonna put in the middle of the petals. So what we're going to do first is we're going to blow the pink one here. And we're only going to blow it maybe about 3/4 of the way. About this much. Okay? You want it nice and moldable. Okay? At a point like this, it shouldn't be compact at all. It should be nice and soft. Okay? And we're going to tie it. Now, what we're doing here is we're going to make 5 bulbs. Okay? Just like this. They're going to be petals just like this. So as you see, I take this and I'm going to bend it just like this right here, and I'm going to twist that about 3 times. What you're going to do each time is squeeze so you can keep it nice and soft versus it getting more compact, staying compact. And we're going to do the same thing again and twist it 3 times. Squeeze again. Squeeze again, and squeeze, and now we have 5 petals. What you're going to do with the nozzle is you want to twist it around right there. Gives it more of a chance of not unraveling. So we have this part right here. At certain points when you have your balloon, you're going to have to get rid of excess balloon. And you can either pop it and scare everybody. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You get a kid start crying because of a pop balloon. You can be more discreet about it by squeezing the top part to where it's basically, not like a blown up balloon, and you just yank that part out. Just yank it out, usually using your nail or just the sheer force of just ripping it, and you just let that air out. No pop, okay? And we're going to tie this off, and we're going to take this excess part and we're just going to twist it all into the confines of these petals so it disappears, and what you're left with is a nice 5-part petal of the flower. Okay, so we're not done. Sometimes you could talk to your little child there and say, can you hold this for me? Not done. We're gonna do the second part, and they can just have fun looking. Ooh, look at this! Wow. And we're gonna take this balloon, and we're not gonna blow too much at all. We're probably just gonna do 1 pump, right? And you want to make it sure that you let enough air out to where it's like a nice little ball. See how much space is left? Nice little ball, just like this. So you're gonna tie it. You're gonna tie it. What you're gonna do is place this ball right in the center of these 5 petals. And you're gonna take this part right here, and you're gonna twist that inside the confines of these petals so that disappears. All right, so you're still left with all the rest of the length of this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put this bulb right in a position to where you could take this part of the extra length of the bulb, and you twist that in there as well, like so. So that's under your bulb. So you're left with a really pretty looking flower. Not done yet. You got to make the bracelet, and this really depends on the size of the person. If you have a small child, their wrists are usually like this much in length, so all you need is just a little space. If you have an adult, of course you make the loop a little bit bigger. Since I'm an adult, and I happen to like pink and white, I love those colors, don't judge me. I'm gonna take these, and I'm gonna put it right here too. Also, don't judge the kids. Sometimes kids like pink and white. Sometimes little boys like pink and white. Do not judge them. Give them the colors that they want. Okay? Have a nice little color right there. So beautiful. I love it. I wish it smelled though. Hey there. So we're going to make a heart. A very simple heart. Usually you want to get a nice red or pink for this. It's really simple. It's 1 balloon. You're going to blow it at full length, like so. Notice I'm letting the air out again. You're letting that air out so you don't make the balloon so compact, and you make it nice and moldable. We're going to tie this up just like so, in an expedient fashion. And here we have the beginning of our fledgling heart. All right, so we're going to take these bottoms right here. You're going to make tiny little twists out of these right here, just like this. Just do it 3 times, just so you have the beginning of your heart. Nice little point at the bottom. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this top part right here, right? We're going to, you can place your middle finger there just so you can bring it down and then grab both sides. Hold on, let's make sure we have the right center part of that. All right, cool. You're going to squeeze, and you're going to squeeze again, and you're going to mold and squeeze. These balloons are highly moldable. Mold and squeeze. You're gonna make sure these parts get squeezed here. Mold and squeeze. And squeeze. And squeeze. So you have a little bin there, okay? You have your bin. You wanna make sure you make it as round as possible so it's a nice pretty heart. And you can pose with it. So now we're going to make the space gun, and guess what? I'm very excited about this because this is of my own concoction. We're gonna have 2 balloons, and we're gonna blow both of them at full length. What happens when you start doing a lot of balloons is that you get so familiar with the balloons, you start exploring all the various different twists and ties and little areas of the balloon, then you start invariably creating your own balloons. And this one is one that I created. So we're gonna make it full length. Make sure that you let a little air out. There you go. And we're gonna tie this full length. We're gonna follow suit with the other balloon. full length. Nice and long. Sometimes you have the kids saying, "Oh, that's long." It's a really long balloon. Two very long balloons. There you go. We're going to start at the chamber of the gun. Right here. All right. And we're going to make 2 bulbs. I'm going to squeeze that. All right, you see that? Now what we're going to do, sometimes I like to mix the colors because now what we're going to do is we're going to take this part right here and we're going to bend it back here. And we're going to take both of these nozzles and we're going to hold those while we twist it into 4 bulbs. You see 4 bulbs? And we're going to take the nozzles and twist it around. And now we have this area right here. See that? Now we're going to twist these parts 5 times. 1, 2. Notice what I'm doing with my hands. Each time when I twist it, I had to hold it. 3, 4, 5. All right? Once you get that 5th twist, you're going to hold these together like so. All right? We're going to take the longest part of these balloons and we're going to put that in the front. We're going to slip it through one of the first loop. See this loop right here? We're going to twist it through this first loop. We're going to, not twist it, we're going to just put it right through this first loop. All right? Then we're going to put this through the second loop right here. Right through here. And pull it. And now you have your gun. Put your hands up in the air. Now some people don't really respond well to violence, even though they like to get swords for some reason. But when you encounter that at a party, you can say, "Oh, this is the boogie gun." And you point at somebody, they have the boogie. This is the boogie gun. Boogie. Do, 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 do. So you take away that whole violent element. You know, some people don't have a problem with it. Hey there, so now we're going to make some bunny ears and we're going to take this pink balloon here and we're going to blow it at full length. Now when you have bunny ears and you have a small child, usually what you want to do is you want to measure around their head. Alright, I have a big head, so I'm not going to use my head. And well, for instance, this will be the length. You want to keep both of these sides you know, kind of an equal length. What you're going to do is you're going to twist those. Alright, this is going to be the part where they put on their head just like this. Right here, for the bunny ears, right at the bottom where it meets right here, we're going to make two little balls. See that? What we're going to do is we're going to twist it around a couple of times so it doesn't unravel. Make sure that this part is split in between these bubbles and you put the bunny ears here and you have your bunny ears. See that? Hey there. So now we're going to make a crown. This is going to be really beautiful. It takes 2 balloons, all right? You're not going to blow them all the way. Again, there's going to be a lot of twisting on this, and if you blow it all the way, it's going to get compact and it's going to be easy to pop. You don't want to remake balloons. That takes away from your time. Okay? So we're going to blow the first one. You want to leave about 2 inches that's not blown. Okay? And we're going to twist that. And we're going to blow the next one. And you're going to do this just about the same thing. See that? Okay? Now, what we're going to do, make 2 bulbs right here. I'm going to twist that just like this. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make 3 triangles, right? And usually what I do is both outside triangles will be one color, and then you'll use this color right here to be the center one. So what we're going to do is we're going to make 2 smaller triangles, and how we're going to do that is that we're going to do about the size of your fist. We're going to twist right here, twisting right here. You see that? And we're going to twist on the gold right here, just like this. And you make your first little triangle for your crown. Now we're going to take the center, this color right here, it's going to be a bigger triangle. And we're going to connect that to this white part. See that we have that? 1 triangle, 2 triangles. And we're going to match this other triangle right here. Right here. And I'm going to twist that. Okay. So as you can see, we have what makes the pointy parts of the crown. Now we're going to use just the rest of this to make the rest of our crown. And here's a part we don't necessarily need. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to just get a little ball right here. We're going to take this part. Remember I said earlier about when you rip it so you don't make a big pop? We're going to tie this and we're going to tie it around this little division here so it disappears. Alright, so we still have our points here. Now it's a matter of measuring the person's head. Like for instance, my head. So right here, we bring this around to about there. About right here. What you're gonna do is you're gonna twist this together. All right. You have excess balloon here. Again, you want to make a little bubble there first, and you get rid of this part. Tie it off. You just leave that just like that, and you have a nice little crown that you can put on.